Hi everyone, it's Mary Beth from MB Gray Designs. Welcome to my channel. Today I've got this cute sign for you. It's perfect for spring or summer or both, and I'm using Dollar Tree products. So I got these signs quite a while ago. I picked up a handful of them, and I'm just gonna attach two of them to make this sign. It's real simple to do, and the sign was very, very inexpensive because other than these two signs, I had one of the smaller size wreaths from Dollar Tree, and then of course just some florals and twine and things like that, paint. So definitely under $5 to make this sign, which I think is really good. So yeah, so I'm gonna start off by just kind of prepping the sign, and then I will be attaching it with some hot glue and reinforcing that with some popsicle sticks there. And then I'm going to go ahead and give this sign a good couple coats of white chalk paint by Waverly. And you'll see also those little holes at the top of the sign. I forget to fill them, but I go back and do it before I'm finished painting. But in the long run, I probably didn't need to do it anyway because I end up putting twine around the whole thing at the end. Sometimes I have an idea in my head and I don't know exactly how everything's going to come out. So I'm not sure if I have to do one thing or the other, but it's okay. It all still worked out, I think, just fine. So I'm going to let you watch the process for a while, and then I will catch up with you soon.
I don't need to know. Close your eyes, get out of your skin. Only this matters, let it in. If I could, I would be right here with you. In this world of ticking clocks, I hope I'm getting through. So close your eyes, do you feel the same? Only thing that matters, without change, I will let you into my mind's deep. The color that falling tears that have been long asleep. Stop the clocks, the bees are humming in between the contrasts of our souls. Oh, 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 stop the clocks, the bees are humming in between the contrasts of our soul.
Okay, so as I mentioned earlier, I did 2 coats of the white Waverly chalk paint, and now I'm using, I think that's the elephant color, and I'm just dry brushing it on to the sign. Now, where the 2 signs attached, you can see I didn't want that seam to show a lot like it is right now. But if you just sand over it, it'll blend it right in and you really can't tell. And also by the time we, finish putting everything we're going to put on the sign, you won't really be able to see it. So I think it ended up being okay. You can tell with that sanding, it really, really blends it in. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing here. And then what is my next step? I think at this point, oh yeah, I went ahead and used my Cricut to print out Be Always Blooming. And if you don't have a Cricut, there's so many ways you could do something like this. You could use a stencil. You could print out something like on Word and trace it on and then use like a paint marker, something like that. So there's a lot of different ways. So don't worry if you don't have a Cricut. Mine's pretty new. I mean, I'm still very new at this thing, but I am learning. It's kind of fun to do. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing here. And then after I struggle, as you can see, I don't know. I know what it is. That transfer tape I was using, I hated it. It was terrible. I ordered this new transfer tape online. I'll have to list that if I remember in my Amazons. But anyways, so much better and easier. So yeah, so I struggled with that. But now what I'm doing is I always make sure to use some type of top coat. In this case, I'm using a product called Big Top, but you could use wax, you could use polyacrylic, whatever. But that way, it seals it up nicely. And if you can wipe it down, dust it, whatever, and it won't, the paint won't come off or anything. Now, here's what I'm going to do to the wreath. So this was the little wreath I was talking about at Dollar Tree that I got. And I'm using, it's called Weathered Wood, is the color of the paint, and it's by DIY Paint. I think that's the color. Anyway, like a dark brown. Now, I poured it in some water. I had too much water in there, so that was probably not the smartest move. But the reason I'm doing this is it's not that I really wanted to thin down the color, so I did add more paint. It's that I wanted it to be more fluid so that it would get in all those nooks and crannies inside the wreath, which it didn't completely, but it I got some good coverage on it that I think it turned out fine. So that's what I'm doing now. And then you'll see I'll go ahead and add some flowers to that wreath and we'll put this sign together.
Let go, rain. It's It's not your song to sing no more. Goodbye, blame. Weights can't lift you up, but you can find a way to drop them. Can you feel the wind? Say you do, it's how it all begins. Then comes reason, then purpose. Well, you will find your way. In the meantime, may the sun bless you with its rays. It's how we learn. It has to hurt, it has to hurt. Every single turn. Don't beg your pardon. You're not someone's victim. It has to hurt. It has to hurt. You can ask spring how it is when the buds are bursting. You can watch the birds when they fly across the world. Weights can't lift you up. You can find a way to drop.
Okay, so I thought it would look nice, kind of a finishing look around the edges, is just to take some twine. It's kind of a rope twine around the edges and just glue it. And so that's what I was saying earlier. I don't even know if I had to fill those holes because the twine probably covered it up anyway. But at the time, I didn't know I was going to be doing this. So, but I like the look. I like, I don't know. I just liked how it tied everything together. And then I just took a piece of burlap ribbon, put it around the wreath, and then, just attached it to the back of the sign. And I thought it turned out really good. And then off camera, I did just make a little hanger on the back of the sign so I could hang it up. But you could always, lean it up against something as well. So I thought that turned out really cute. And then I have one more very, very quick project for you. And it is just a glass vase from the Dollar Tree that I'm going to just put some twine around and some cotton. And I thought this turned out really cute as well. And I just appreciate everybody watching. I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. And thank you to all my subscribers for supporting me. I greatly appreciate it. And if you are new here, I would be so happy if you would consider subscribing to my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. All right, everybody, enjoy the rest of the video, and I hope you have a great day.
Don't be a stranger in the night. Take a chance for some romance. Don't cover your eyes. Willow trees know you better than anyone else. It's time you let your guard down. For someone like me, I'd say I'm settled and pretty calm. I don't storm in the storm. If not me, then